Welcome back to Good Day Stateline. The Discovery Channel's hit series Moonshiners is a perfect way for all of us to escape our own reality and spend some time with Mark Ramsey and Digger Maines. Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're good, Michelle. How are you?
Still above ground.
I'm good too. We're so excited to be able to talk to you about this upcoming season. But before we get to the upcoming season, I want to know what it's like to have your life turned into a TV show.
Well, about that.
You know, who would have ever thought that? You know, it just continuously blows our mind that we're getting to do what we've done for so long and invite the world in. It's a strange feeling, really.
You know, it's not out of the ordinary for us. I mean, moonshining was a way of life for folks. And you can walk into any grocery store, the courthouse, throw a handful of change, and you'll hit a half dozen people that either made liquor or wouldn't have had clothes on their back and food on the table had it not been for somebody making liquor.
Right.
Well, we're very excited to be able to, go enjoy what you are doing and be able to, watch it on TV. I want to know how you guys got started making moonshine.
Well, I was fascinated with it. My fascination came from going with my daddy to pick up some liquor he was going to take to Nashville to get a few favors. And, I just saw this operation and it just floorboarded me. You had slop over here, a big copper kettle here, then over here, a beautiful crystal clear liquid came out that had a pleasant effect. So, I mean, why would you not get enthralled in that?
Oh, that's a great reason.
My family.
Go ahead.
My family years ago they made a lot of liquor and they had to do it to survive. But they had kind of all given it up the time I come along. When I was born, my dad quit because he's afraid he'd have to go to the penitentiary, and leave me and Mom alone. So it was never part of a family business to me. But I was just fascinated with it, and once I got a little taste of it, so to speak, I was hooked. I had to do it.
You got to do what you want to do. So now, after 9 seasons, 2020 hits, and all of a sudden your supply chain thrown out of whack. So how does the pandemic change things for you guys?
Well, we were fortunate in the fact that when we came out of the gate, and there was still in excess of the ingredients we needed, we stocked up. Right. We didn't completely vacuum the environment out of it, but we got what we felt like we would need throughout this whole season. So we did all right, and we get past the savings on to the folks that we know here that have trouble.
People are having a hard time, with the pandemic and everything. They're out of work and stuff. But maybe the fact that they're quarantined at home with family, maybe that's the point. They need a drink worse than the world. They need it now more than any other time in their life. So Digger and I, we just decided to pass the savings on and do it on the cheap. We're not greedy. We don't require a lot, You have seen us. Look at us. Really?
You have to look at it. Everybody wonders why liquor sales are through the roof. Well, do your little math in your head with all your friends and family and think about their spouses. Then you may realize why they need a drink.
Really, everyone needs a couple extra drinks in 2020. So your new episodes are airing on the Discovery Channel on Tuesdays, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Starts at 8 o'clock
Eastern time.
Eastern time, the good Lord's time, as we put it. And you can also pick it up on your Discovery Go app.
Awesome. So we have one more question for you today. So our producer, Danica, she's been to the Sugarland Distillery, and she told me that there are so many great flavors. So she wants to know from each of you, what's your favorite flavor of moonshine?
Hazelnut rum.
I'm a rye apple kind of guy. We've been producing it for years and years, and it's just always been kind of my go-to.
We got hazelnut and rye apple. I think those sound like things everyone should really be trying this year.
Oh, they're so good you got to lay down to drink them.
Yeah, it'll make an old man feel young, and a young man just want to feel.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time this morning.
Well,
Thank
thank
you for
y'all.
having
Be
us.
sure to tune in on the Discovery Channel, 8 o'clock Tuesday nights through about 10 or so, and then on the Discovery Go app.
You guys stay safe and thank you.
Thank you. We promised you 2 book recommendations this morning. Our second one is a mystery thriller written by another great local author. We'll meet him next. And later, we're naming our first fan of the week for 2021. We'll be right back.